Once upon a time, in a far off land, there lived an old woman in a cave by the sea. The cave was cold, water poured in all the time, and she was surrounded by bugs. There were no home comforts, only essentials: a mat on the floor to sleep on, a chair, and a little case for a table. The most precious things she had were the tools and her books. She cooked her meals on a tiny gas stove as quickly as she could. You see, it was hard for her to stand for a long time with her old aching bones, and the gas on the stove was precious, so she had to use it sparingly. She was a survivor on her own in a big, scary world, passing the time creating beautiful things from nature. She loved nature, you see, especially the changing colours of the sea and the huge variations in the clouds. She would spend hours watching the birds surfing the winds. Sometimes strangers walked by and she chatted to them, offering them her creations in exchange for food and water. She enjoyed those times so much, but most of the time she was miserable and lonely, until one day a sweet woman came by. She recognised her face. "Hello," she said. "I don't know if you remember, but I came by a few weeks ago and we had a good chat. I was impressed by your survivor skills and beautifully crafted ornaments you made." "Ah, yes," said the old lady. "Now I remember." "Well," said the woman, "I'm in a position to offer you something I think that you might thrive in." "Oh, what's that?" said the lady. "I have a little house that is lying cold, empty, unloved on my land, and I'd like to offer it to you. You can make it your own and turn it into a warm, cosy home, so your bones will no longer ache, and you will be dry and safe from the elements." The old lady was shocked and stunned at this woman's kindness. It took a while for her to digest all of this change, but she did, and she lived happily ever after in her bug-free, cosy, colourful home, crafting and reading and loving life. That old lady's me. I've got a house.